Welcome! Today we are looking at conditional sentences. You use these every day to describe a situation, the condition, and then the consequence, the result. Let's look at a simple example. If I'm thirsty, I drink water. Here, if I'm thirsty is the condition, and I drink water is the result. This statement is always true for me. Grammatically, this is a complex sentence made of two parts. First, we have the dependent clause. It starts with the word if, followed by a subject and a verb. Because it starts with if, a subordinating conjunction, it cannot stand alone. Second, we have the independent clause. This has a subject and a verb, and it creates the result. Here is a very important punctuation rule. When the sentence begins with if, you must put a comma at the end of that clause. However, if you flip the sentence and put the result first, I drink water if I'm thirsty, you do not need a comma. This is the first in a series of breakdowns for conditional sentences. In English, there are four main types. We label them simply the zero conditional, the first conditional, the second conditional, the third conditional. I don't always like teaching them just by numbers. It is often better to think of them by the situation they describe, whether the situation is real or imaginary, and whether it is in the past, present, or future. Let's break them down one by one. First, the zero conditional. We use this for a present situation that is real and always true. These are facts, habits, or general truths. Example, if he eats that, he gets sick. Notice the structure here. In the condition part, if he eats, the verb is in the simple present. In the result part, he gets sick, the verb is also in the simple present. It means every single time this action happens, the result is the same. It is a fact. Next is the first conditional. We use this for a real situation that will likely happen in the future or near present. It is a specific possibility. Example, if he eats that, he will get sick. Here is the formula. After if, we still use the simple present tense, eats. But in the result clause, we use the future tense with will, he will get sick. Note, while will is standard, you can also use other modal verbs like can, may, or might, depending on how sure you are. Now we move to the second conditional. This is used for unreal situations. These are imaginary or hypothetical situations in the present. It is not true right now. Example, if he ate that, he would get sick. Pay close attention to the grammar here. Even though we are talking about the present, after if, we use the simple past tense, ate. In the result clause, we use the modal verb would followed by the base verb, would get. When I say if he ate that, it implies that he is not currently eating it. I am just imagining what would happen if he did. Finally, the third conditional. This is for unreal situations in the past. These are things that did not happen. We often use this to express regrets or to imagine how history could have been different. Example, if he had eaten that, he would have gotten sick. In reality, he didn't eat it, and he didn't get sick. The formula here is the most complex. After if, use the past perfect tense, had eaten. In the result clause, use would have gotten followed by the past participle, would have gotten. Let's recap to make sure you've got it. Zero conditional, if he eats, he gets sick. Real, always true in the present. First conditional, if he eats, he will get sick. Real, a likely possibility in the future. Second conditional, if he ate, he would get sick. Unreal, imaginary situation in the present. Third conditional, if he had eaten, he would have gotten sick. Unreal, imaginary situation in the past. It never happened. Mastering these four forms will make your English much more precise and expressive. If this video helped you understand the difference between these conditionals, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more. You can also visit my website, EnglishForThePlanet.com, for free English lessons and resources. Thanks for watching.